Hello people, hope you're all doing great and welcome back to another exciting video from MotorHub. So as you guys already know, today's video is about the all new 2022 Maruti Suzuki Baleno. It has received many major updates in the design and features front and I will be showing them to you. The 2022 Baleno is available in 7 variants just like the previous model. It includes Sigma, Delta, Delta AGS, Zeta, Zeta AGS, Alpha and Alpha AGS. So the base variant Sigma retails at a price of Rs 6.35 lakhs and goes all the way up to Rs 9.49 lakhs for the top of the line Alpha AGS or the automatic variant. The one in front of us is the Zeta manual variant and it retails at a price of Rs 8.09 lakhs. Do note that all the mentioned prices are ex-showroom only. And the Baleno has a single engine option which is a petrol unit, and Maruti currently do not have any plans for the diesel. There are 2 gearboxes on offer, one is the manual and the other is an automatic. However, the automatic gearbox is an AMT unit unlike the previous model's CVT. Now this has been done in the interest of cost cutting as well as for a slightly better fuel efficiency. Coming to dimensions, it is sub 4 meters in length, 3.99 meters to be precise, 1.7 meters of width, 1.5 meters of height, and the wheelbase happens to be 2.52 meters. The new age Baleno is sharper and bolder than before and also packs features like heads-up display, 360 camera, 9-inch infotainment system, cruise control, rear AC vents, and next-gen Suzuki Connect Tech which lets you remotely access the headlights, alarm, security features etc. in the higher variants. Suzuki has stepped up its game with the launch of the Baleno. It now gets reverse parking sensors, high-speed alert, seatbelt reminder, ABS with EBD and brake assist, 2 airbags, ISOFIX child seat mounts as some of the standard features, and in the higher variants it also gets electronic stability program, hill hold assist, 6 airbags and reverse parking camera. Up front it gets this chrome insert on the front grille which extends to the headlights on either sides, and this is the headlight unit. And it gets LED DRLs and an LED projector headlamp. However, the turn indicator is still halogen. And this is how the headlight of the Zeta variant looks, and down here you get a chrome insert on the fog lamp housing, but you do not get fog lamps on this variant. Suzuki logo right there, and this is the new design of the front grille. And straight ahead, let's open the engine bay. Under the hood lies Suzuki's 1.2-litre DualJet 4-cylinder petrol engine which produces a peak power of 88 bhp and a maximum torque of 113 Nm, and this engine is paired to a 5-speed manual gearbox. And this engine returns a fuel efficiency of 22.35 kmpl according to ARAI. And moving to the side, it gets these 15-inch alloy wheels finished in silver color. And the tire size happens to be 195 by 55 R16, and these are tubeless tires. It gets disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear. The outside rear view mirrors get turn indicators, and the mirrors are now mounted onto the door. Request sensor on the passenger side as well, and on the top it gets an antenna at the rear and a spoiler along with a high mount stop lamp, and this is how the all new Baleno looks from the rear. And this is the rear spoiler with a high mount stop lamp. It also gets a rear wiper with washer and a rear defogger as well. And this is the reverse parking camera. Suzuki logo, Baleno written right there, and the tail lamps are also LED. However, the turn indicators and the reverse lights are still halogen. And on the bumper you get reflectors on both the sides along with the reverse parking sensors. And it gets an electromagnetic boot release, and the boot carrying capacity happens to be 318 liters. And you also get a rear parcel shelf, and under here is a spare tire of the vehicle which is a 15-inch steel wheel. And you also get a request sensor on the boot, And now let's move to the rear seat of the vehicle. It gets these chrome door handles. Rear door pockets are large enough to accommodate 1 liter water bottles. And this is how the rear bench looks. 3 adults can sit in quite comfortably, and you get this leather treatment which is finished in blue color. And the interior door handles are finished in chrome as well. It gets 2 adjustable headrests and an armrest in the middle, and you can fold the rear seats in the 60:40 split ratio. And these are the ISOFIX style seat mount. Adequate amount of knee room and leg room. Headroom is also great, and under thigh support is also not an issue. There is a cabin light placed right there in the middle. Scooped out seat backs with magazine holders, and you get rear AC vents over here with twin charging ports for the rear passengers. And you also get fast charging option at the rear. And you get a handle along with a hook. No hook, and there's only a handle on this side. And that is it about the rear. Now let's move to the driver's seat of the vehicle. This is the Zeta variant, and do stay tuned to my channel for the Alpha variant as well. And you also get request sensor on the driver's door, and the front door pockets can also accommodate 1 liter water bottles. Door pad finished in leather, and you get this gloss back treatment. For the switches, this is for the outside rear view mirrors, this is to lock or unlock the door, and these are for the power windows. You get manual height and recline adjust for the driver's seat. And there is a proper dead pedal placed right there. And over here you have the lever to open the hood and the fuel door. Some storage space right there. And this is to turn on or off the auto idle start stop system. And this is the headlight leveler. And there is a dummy placed right there, and you get the engine starter stop switch over here. And this is how the steering wheel of the all new Baleno looks. It is a flat bottom 3-spoke steering wheel. And you get audio controls or infotainment controls to the left. And below over here you get the call controls and the voice recognition control. And this is the MID or the instrument cluster, which we will come to in a bit. And it shows you all this information and warnings as soon as you turn on the ignition. And this is the 7-inch infotainment system, which shows you the Suzuki logo as soon as it gets turned on, and you get these silver inserts, and the middle AC vents look like this. And just below them you have the AC controls. It gets a single zone automatic climate control, and the switches feel quite sturdy and premium as well. This is to increase or decrease the fan speed, and this is to increase or decrease the temperature, and these are to change the direction of the airflow, and this is to turn off the AC. And over here you get a 12-volt power outlet along with the USB charging port. However, it misses on a aux jack. And you get some storage space along with twin cup holders or bottle holders right there. This is the manual gear lever. And you get a middle armrest in the front which slides, and also get some storage space under it. And the front seats are also quite comfortable to be in. And you get this silver insert running on the dashboard. The dashboard is finished in a dark blue color, and this is the glove box of the vehicle, which is of decent size. No auto dimming inside rear view mirror, and these are the front cabin lights. Passenger side visor gets a mirror. No mirror or toll receipt holder on the driver side visor. And coming to the infotainment system, it is a 7-inch unit, and it gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth connectivity, and it also shows you various information like the fuel consumption and the warnings of the vehicle. And it also shows you average speed too, and you can toggle between the different available options by pressing over here. You can also control the footwell light and the door unlock options. And you can also control how the AC works when the vehicle is in idle. And these are your warning signals or warning signs. And these are to toggle your alerts. And in the system settings menu you get various options for the security and the messages you receive, etc. And this is the home screen, and you can toggle between the various available sources of media or infotainment from here. And on the top you get a quick access hub in which you can include your favorite shortcuts, and you can also get some toggles for the Wi-Fi, system beep and 24-hour format, etc. And you can add your shortcuts below there. And this is for the voice recognition.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Open driving range.
Taking you to fuel economy screen.
And this is how the voice recognition works, and this is the fuel economy screen which shows you the instantaneous fuel consumption as well as the trip and average too. That is it about the infotainment system, and now let's take a look at the instrument cluster of this vehicle. And it gets an analog tachometer and engine temperature meter to the left along with some telltale lights, MID in the middle, and to the right you get an analog speedometer and the fuel level meter. The MID shows you the real-time consumption of the power and torque from the engine, odometer, time, outside temperature, average fuel economy, range, instantaneous fuel consumption, driving time, total idle of the engine, and total idle fuel saved. And that is about it. And the steering gets both tilt and telescopic adjustments, which is a nice touch at this price point. The wiper stalk is on the left and the headlight stalk is on the right. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.